In today's video, we are back in the iniBuilds A330 flying Thomas Cook from Gatwick to Orlando Sanford, which is a member requested flight, and I've also installed a sound pack for the A330, so fingers crossed this aircraft sounds a lot better. Well everyone, here we are back at London Gatwick Airport here in the South Terminal, flying an airline that no longer exists. Bit of a retro day today, throwback to the past video. This flight was requested by Dan, so this is a member requested flight today, which we're going to take this beautiful Airbus A330 Thomas Cook, the good old Rolls-Royce engines variant, to Orlando, not Orlando International, the other Orlando airport. That's where we're going to go today. Like I said, we've got iniBuilds Gatwick powering up the Gatwick scenery, and we've got no scenery for Orlando because it's an airport I wouldn't really fly to very often, so I didn't want to invest in that scenery personally. We're at stand 37 here today at Gatwick, and I'm going to show you all the flight plan today, what we're going to expect. So we have a flight time of 8 hours and 58 minutes today. We've got cruising flight level 360 with step climbs to 38 and flight level 400, and we have 249 lovely passengers. Departing Gatwick on runway 26 left on the Novma 1 X-ray departure. You can hear it's just starting to rain in the background, shock horror. And then arriving into Orlando on the Alin 4 arrival on 09 left. So that is the plan for the day. There is our flight plan, very nice indeed. So without further ado, we'll get straight into the flight deck and get our A330 loaded. Well, here is the flight deck, cold and dark. You can hear the rain on the windshield. Such a lovely sound, that beautiful sound. Up to the overhead panel, battery 1, battery 2, and APU battery on, external A and external B. And we're going to switch the IRSs to nav, cruise supply on as well. And nav and logo light, smoking and seatbelt signs, and arm on the emergency exit lights. We're going to extinguish all the white lights. We'll leave those two off actually. And we'll come down to the pedestal and we'll get auto and TA on 2000 and Unicom 122.8. It's very quiet here. There's no AC. There's literally one aircraft on the ground somewhere. So yeah, not exactly the most active day on VATSIM today, but maybe it will be okay in the US. Probably not, because of how the time zones work and whatnot. Okay, we'll install this from Simbreif, so a Kestrel 18 Yankee, like I said. And here's our meta. So 2408 knots is the wind, scattered 1200, 15 degrees, and QNH is 1013, which is set on both of these sides here. We'll select CSTR, CSTR, both flight directors can come on, and VOR, CSTR. And we've got 8 minutes for the IRSs to align. Now, if we go to the payload page, we'll import from Simbreif and apply, and we'll do instantly. There we go. Now, init requests, we'll get the MCDU programmed in. That's all done itself, which is brilliant, and also the wind request is done as well. So, like I said, departing 26 left on the Novma 1 X-ray departure. We'll insert that like so, and because all of our weight and balance is done and instantly loaded in, we can do the takeoff performance straight away. So we'll select 26 left, sync the rest of that information, and then we want to calculate. I'm not sure why tons is 0.0. Maybe it's because we haven't got, I don't know, it shouldn't be, the weight should not be 0.0 there. I don't know if that's entirely trustworthy, but we'll do it anyway, we'll see. We'll find out. So, perf, and we'll confirm takeoff data 151, 153, 155, flaps 1/up 4.7 today for our trim. And that is everything loaded in the MCDU. So what we'll do is now, we'll have a quick look at the charts for departure. If I bring over, here we go. Looking at the departure chart there, Novma 1 X-ray, we have initial climb altitude of 4,000 feet by Novma. So we're going to select 4,000 on the MCP, on the altitude bug. And then as you can see, it's a very simple departure. It's literally pretty much a straight line, to be fair. And then, yeah, that is pretty much it. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet, so we'll switch from QNH to standard at 6,000. And that is everything there. So once boarding has completed, everyone, we will get this aircraft and its APU fired up. You can see all the passengers in the terminal there. There we have it, boarding has completed, so we're ready for pushback and departure. APU is on, APU bleed is on as well. We're now going to go to the ground page and shut the doors, and we're also going to remove the chocks as well. Although I don't know, sometimes it doesn't really like doing it, does it? You have to, maybe have to go back into this mode again. There we go, got it. Had to release the back wheels for some reason. Brilliant. Alright, double check everything. So we have our beacon. Oh, hello. We've got our beacon light on. We'll switch on the 2 centre fuel pumps again. And there we have it. Ignition start mode. And we're going to start up engine number 1. And now, like I said, there is a sound pack. So we'll see how this goes and how it sounds. I'm very interested to see how this sounds.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
If there is any A330 fans out there, do let me know. Do they sound better? Do they sound more realistic? I think they sound, they've got more bass to them for sure. That's what I think. Right, ignition start switch back to normal, and we're going to set flaps 1. That sounds quite nice. I think that might be different. I don't know. Sometimes it's all placebo effect in your head. Lovely. Flaps 1 is set. Maximum also brake. Ground spoilers are armed. We'll set TARA, weather radar, predictive wind shear, and ground control thing on. APU bleed, APU off. Taxi lights, runway turn off lights, and it is going to be a pack on departure. I think I set it pack on. Yeah, air conditioning on, beautiful. And we are set to taxi. We're going to release the parking brake, like so. Trim is already set as well to 4.7, lovely. And then we're probably rolling, which we are. Bit of thrust, I'm gonna do a flight control check. Full left, check. Full right, check. Full up, seeing the elevator screen down there, and full down, beautiful. Full rudder left, full rudder right. Oh, still moves it anyway. Right, let's go to 26 left. So we are now about to go on to runway 26 left. Takeoff config test is normal. Landing lights on, strobe lights and takeoff lights as well. TRA weather radar is all set. We are good to depart. I'm excited to hear these engines on power. They do sound better. 100% sound better. This is from flightsim.to, by the way. Okay, let's swing it on. And we're gonna set 50%. Much better. Man flex 58 SOS runway auto thrust blue. Oh yeah, that's better. Definitely. $100 knots checked. Must fit a pothole. V1, rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. I love how many times the cabin chimes. Chime. There's another one. There we go. We are on our way. Ah, not the view I wanted. Lovely. We'll lower the nose a little bit. Climbing quite steep there, weren't we? Yeah, this actually makes me want to fly the A330 a lot more. These sounds are not bad going at all. Thrust climb, and autopilot 1 engaged. Yeah, not bad, not shabby. They do the sound pack for the Rolls-Royce and the General Electric, so we shall see how the GEs sound, but I'm glad we chose, well, I'm glad this is Rolls-Royce, because these are the best ones. Got more depth to them, I find. More buzz. Lovely. Okay, speed check, flaps up. Ground spoilers disarmed. And landing lights retracted. Takeoff and runway tunnel flights retracted as well. And now we are well on our way to Orlando. Welcome everyone back to the flight deck. So we're going to start planning for the arrival into Orlando Sanford. We're arriving today runway 09 left on the Elena 4 arrival via Wapner, and then approach via IPNEC. So we'll insert that into there, and then the QNH into Sanford is altimeter, sorry, is currently 30.11, and the temperature is 31 degrees, and then the winds are 000/00, and we're going to do a config 3 approach. 141 is our final approach speed, and the minimums into Sanford for us is going to be, if I can find it, 580, I believe. Yes, 580 in the Barrow. There we have it. We've got no we do have discontinuity, so we'll clear off the discontinuity, and that is everything. Actually, we'll clear that. No, we can't clear that. I think there was a way to do it. Someone did tell me how to remove that, but I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, we're going to start our descent now, and I'll catch you all closer to Orlando. Well, welcome back everyone to the flight deck. We are now at 4,500 feet and approaching Orlando Sanford very nicely. This lovely sunset arrival this evening. How beautiful is this? Very, very nice indeed. I mean, that's where we're landing. Oh my god, my voice. The voice just went out of nowhere. But yeah, 09 left. That is the runway we are landing on. The longest runway I could find at that airport, to be honest with you. We're going to arm LS on both sides now. We're going to switch on landing lights, takeoff, and runway tunnel flights as well. Belts are already on. Ground spoilers are armed for arrival. And speed is going to come down now to around 210 knots. At that point, we'll also set flaps 1, or stats 1 as soon as we get below that 240 mark. And do you know what? Flying this aircraft with this sound pack has actually made such a difference. I actually want to fly this aircraft a bit more than I did before. Don't get me wrong, I mean, it's still the same, you know, flight deck, same systems, but the sounds make such a difference. Such a big difference. So if you haven't got the sound pack already, I will link it in the description below. It's a very simple installation, straight into the community folder. No thrills or quills, literally just straight in, which makes it very, very easy. Very good. I mean, look how lovely it looks this evening. Such a shame Thomas Cook no longer exists, right? Because this livery on a 330 looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we're now going to arm approach mode, AP1 and AP2. My microphone wasn't on the whole time. Okay, great. So let's take the manual control. I just realised my microphone wasn't on, so I've had to cut out a portion of the video, which is very, very annoying to say the least. So, autopilot disconnected. I'll talk about how good the US looks on FS Sidestick and other stuff, so in case you were wondering. Alrighty, let's get this back on track. I wonder if it's a complication with real turb. I wonder if it stops doing turbulence when I installed real turb.
500.
Maybe. It's a windy one, guys.
Minimum
Continue.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Touchdown. Reverse. Oh, no reverses. Okay, don't worry. We tried. We tried. At least we got the auto brake. Reverse idle, I guess. And manual braking. There we have it. Welcome to Orlando Sanford. We have touched down. Runway 09 left, and we're going to vacate here onto Romeo. Like so. Power up the master switch. And spin it. Very nice flight indeed, testing out the sounds in the A330. I'm very happy with it, to be fair. And flaps up. Speed brake stowed. And then we want to take a right here onto... Actually, no. Ignore me. Ignore. We are not doing that. We're going to carry on. Right, starts at the APU, landing lights off, strobe lights off, and we'll keep on the taxi lights. And now we're going to taxi to a gate at the terminal. I don't know where. I think we'll do gate 9. If we search parking... 9? There, oh. So we've nearly approached at gate 9. You can see the stairs are there for us. We'll switch off the taxi lights now, just to, well, may as well, I'll forget. Brake fan on, brakes are a bit hot. And we'll swing it into the left here. And here's number 9. Might be a bit too far, so I'm just gonna rush straight into his face. There we go. Keep it going, and we'll stop it there just for the sake of it. Lovely. Parking brakes set. Engine 1, you can see it there. Engine 1, engine 2 cut off. And we'll switch on the bleed, beacon light off, seatbelt signs off, and we go to GSX and request deboarding. Well everyone, there we have it. Welcome to Orlando Sanford Airport from London Gatwick. I really do hope you enjoyed
this video, and I hope, Dan, you also enjoyed this video for the member request that you requested. And I will catch you all in the next one. But before I do go, please do let me know if you have the A330 sound pack. What do you think of it? Do you think it is a good extra to have? Do you think it makes a difference to you flying this aircraft? I'll be interested to hear your comments in the description below on what you think. Apart from that, have a lovely rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next video. See you shortly. Bye bye.